I am Nick Shell, and I am glad that you are here. You've decided to visit a channel in which we celebrate and explore diversity and ethnicity. And that's exactly what I want to do in this video, and I need your help. I need you to respond in the comments to make this video ultimately worth watching. It's no good without an ending, and you're the ending to it, not me. I'm just the beginning. The video was called My Heritage, Messianic Judaism. Why did your family convert? And I want to read the first half of this comment I got from Ash Kafardik, and I want to save the rest of the comment for another video or two. But here's the response. Quote, "The reason why my family, I guess, had a conversion was to have a better life, honestly. I guess in those times they saw it better being a Jew who practiced Christianity than a Jew practicing Judaism. It was a way to be included in society and not be discriminated as much. However, even though they converted, they still treasured their culture by doing traditions." End quote. I'm ending the quote there. There's more. We'll say that for a different video. I want to make this response just about the religious aspect alone. I want to understand something. I'm going to present a theory, and then I want you to answer this for me and help me sort this out, because I'm open-minded, and that's why I ask questions. I am naive, and that's why I can't become better. I can't be cured unless I ask questions and have the free world answer those for me. Here we go. I understand that if someone is Jewish, they are part of the Jewish faith, then they convert to Christianity. Undeniably, even if they hold on to certain traditions, even if they still light candles and still practice Hanukkah alongside Christmas, they're still giving up part of their identity in the process. There's no way around it. I can only imagine that if you convert from Judaism to Christianity, you've got a whole family who's thinking, what in the world are you doing? You know, converting to Christianity? I can imagine that's a big part of it. But aside from all of that, what I want to focus on and what I want to ask you this, if you convert from Judaism to Christianity, does it hold the same eternal consequences as someone who converts from Christianity to Judaism? That's the actual question that I'm asking, and that's what I want to see in the comments section. This is what I want to understand. Now let me present this in a way that's doing it justice. So let me do this by reversing the question. Let's say that for me, a Protestant Christian, when I met my wife, let's say she was Jewish, and I loved her so much that I couldn't imagine spending the rest of my life without her. So I decide to convert to Judaism. I become Jewish. And in doing so, here's what would happen on the Christian side of things. As far as the way it would be perceived by people of the Christian faith, here's what I've just done. I would have just, by becoming Jewish, denied that Jesus was the prophesied Messiah, which is the foundation of what Christianity is all about. If you're someone who is Christian and you've converted, you've become baptized, it means that you believe that Jesus was the prophesied Messiah. You believe that we were born with sin nature, and the only way we can find salvation is by believing and trusting and living our lives in the way that Jesus taught, in believing that he was the Messiah. So, if that's what the religion is based on, here's what happens. I convert to Judaism, I'm now denying my Savior. I'm now denying the Messiah. From a Christian perspective, what that means is I lose my place in the heavenly kingdom if I'm denying Christ. So not only am I losing my place in the heavenly kingdom with God after we all die, but I'm actually going to spend eternity in hell, separated from God forever, because I denied Christ. That's what Christianity is based on you giving your life to believing in Jesus as the Messiah, and that he's the only way. So to convert to Judaism is really heresy as far as Christianity goes. If you are someone who is a Bible-believing Christian, as I am. Okay? So, had I converted to Judaism, as far as how Christianity sees it, I have lost my place in the heavenly kingdom. I'm going to hell now. And I have thrown away eternity over the remaining 50 years I've got left on earth to marry a Jewish girl. Those are the eternal consequences of converting to Judaism if you are a Christian, and I mean like a serious, like not a casual, I grew up in church kind of Christian. Oh, sure, I don't mind converting to Judaism. It's all the same thing. No, I mean like someone who is like baptized in the faith, reads the scriptures, goes to church and all that stuff. So now that I've said all that, my question, are there the same eternal consequences for someone who converts from Judaism to Christianity? Will you lose your place in heaven? Will you spend eternity in hell, separated from God and all of your loved ones, if you convert to Christianity? Now, my great-grandmother apparently was Sephardic Jewish and married into a Catholic family. Maybe her parents converted. Some people in my family tree made that conversion. So this isn't really just a question to any of you. It's really a question that reflects my family history, because somebody in my family converted to Christianity at some point from Judaism. But ultimately, my question is, in theory, do you have more to lose on an eternal scale if you convert from Christianity to Judaism? I want to know the answer to this. I'm naive. My mind is open, but it's not full. It needs to be filled with your comments. That's the only way I can learn. I'm depending on you. Please don't let me down.